People are often missing the point because they're either worried about the future and therefore they're manifesting that worry, or they are thinking of all the mistakes they've made and how it's gone wrong, and then therefore bringing that into the present moment and remanifesting the problems once again. But actually, if they just did one simple practice, it would just change their life completely. They'll see results within the next 7 days. I think people understand that thoughts create reality, but people need to understand that actually it's not just thoughts and then reality. If that, then your reality will be pretty much more messed up than you ever thought it to be, because the brain actually processes 11,000 pieces of information every single second. For the 11,000 pieces of information, we're only conscious about 40 of them, even if we try to. So how do we actually make sense of this? Thoughts don't just create reality like that. Thoughts stimulate emotion. When you think about something long enough, you feel the emotion. When you feel the emotion, guess what happens, right? You start vibrating at that frequency. Therefore, you attract what you vibrate at, right? You attract what you are. But the biggest problem I see is that most people, they're thinking, I want to manifest something. What does that mean? They're already future pacing it. It's in future. Or they're thinking, if I did something wrong, can I still manifest that thing? They're either in the past or in the future. So it's not really working out for them. The one simple practice is very straightforward, is presence of mind. And before, anybody thinks that, I get it, live in the moment, live in the now. Actually, it's much deeper than that. Because think about it, how many times throughout a day we're actually really in the now? I would dare say that 95% of the time, people are actually in the past or in the future. I think another thing is that people don't see that challenges are there to guide us and get us closer to the manifestation that we want. A challenge happens. When a challenge happens, people focus on that problem. Why did it happen to me? That shouldn't have happened. This is not what I planned for, right? So the challenge happened, meaning it's already passed. By talking or speaking about or thinking about the challenge that already happened in the now, if we speak about it in the now, guess what? We're bringing the same vibration into the now, therefore our now manifests our future. So actually, if somebody lived in the now all the time, you would not have any regrets, you will not have any problems, because problems are always in the past. Because right now, in this very moment, there's no problem. People don't just need to manifest in the now, right? People need to live in the now. People need to appreciate in the now. People need to bring their alertness, their consciousness, their full energies in this present moment. People need to be able to see the opportunities that can only show up in the now. I mean, think of it like this, right? Have you ever had a moment where somebody's calling your name, right? They're like, hey, Jonathan. They're like, hey, Jonathan. Hey, Jonathan. And they're right in front of you, and you're like, oh, sorry, what? Right? You've had a moment like that before. So when you have a moment like that, what's happening? Actually, it's very simple, right? It's because you were not in the now. Although your physical body was here, your mind wasn't here. So somebody could be waving some money at you and saying, hey, here's $1 million. You wouldn't have even seen it. The future and thinking about the future is also a problem. Planning is okay, right? You can plan for what is to be ahead of you. But if we're always thinking about the future, again, we're not in the now. And most of the time when people think about the future, what are they doing? They're doubting, they're fearing, they don't have the trust. They say, what if it doesn't go right? What if I got it wrong? What if I made the wrong decision? What if I took the wrong step? And therefore, they're taking something that is not, like it hasn't even happened yet. They're bringing it into this present moment and they're manifesting that. And then when it happens, they say, you see, I knew that was going to happen. Is it really you knew that was going to happen? Or did you manifest it to happen? I think the practice is easy, and I would encourage anybody to do it. Just do it over the next 7 days. Be totally present in the moment. In every moment, from the moment you wake up, practice presence of mind. Whenever your mind drifts to thinking about something that happened before or goes into the future, bring it back into this moment. How do we do it? With breath work, by taking a slow inhale, gentle exhale, centering your energies here now. And be totally present with every interaction you're having, with whoever you're hanging around with whatever surrounding. Be very aware of your surroundings. Because if you do that, number one, you will see that in this moment, number one, there are no problems, so therefore you won't manifest any more challenges. Number two, you will realize you are being guided all the way. It's signs, everything is piecing together. Number three, you will start to spot a lot of opportunities around you. And if you practice this in the next 7 days, you'll just find that, hey, this is so weird. Some opportunities have just arrived that take me closer to my goal. And how did that happen?